Okay, so hey guys and welcome back to another predictions video, and in today's video I'm going to be predicting the Bentley versus Alimkhanuly fight. If you're on the around here though and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like the video, and let's get straight into it. So going into this fight, Bentley is 17-1-1 with 14 KOs and Alimkhanuly is 12-0 with 8 KOs. Sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation again. Alimkhanuly is the WBO World Middleweight Champion, and of course that is the belt that is going to be fought for in this fight. Bentley's last fight was a win via TKO in round 4 versus Morrison, and Alimkhanuly's last fight was a win via KO in round 2 versus Dignum, which was a completely dominant fight, which he got him out. It was just basically two just really big rounds for Alimkhanuly where he just completely dominated. This is Bentley's first world title fight compared to this being Alimkhanuly's technically first as well, but also kind of second at the same time, because he was meant to fight Andrade after the fight with Dignum, but Andrade of course moved up a division instead of trying to keep his title, and so Alimkhanuly has been promoted to being the world champion, and his last fight was technically an interim belt, so I suppose you could possibly class that as the world title fight. But I mean, they're both at similar points in their career, really. Also on this card is Estrada versus Villarino for the WBA World Minimum Belt, in which Estrada holds, and I think Estrada will win via KO in round 3. I think it'll be a relatively dominant performance still, and she'll show at, I believe, her first fight at the top rank, or for top rank, why she is one of the pound for pound best women's fighters. And I mean, this is like another mandatory, I believe, for her, so it's not like gonna be massive for her. As long as she doesn't switch off and she doesn't overlook her, then she should be able to get the job done relatively simply. Going back to the Bentley versus Alimkhanuly's fight, Bentley's only loss came by TKO in round 3 versus Cash last year, and he has yet to avenge it, so maybe that's gonna be kind of still in his head possibly, but he has had 3 fights since then. Bentley has a great variety of shots, and that is shown as to why one of the main reasons why he does get so many knockouts, because there's a variety of shots. They both have a high percentage of KOs, and I mean obviously that speaks for itself. I've already said that. 14 in 17 wins and 8 in 12 wins. Alimkhanuly's is a southpaw, so of course that could be difficult for most opponents. This is, in my opinion, a 50-50 fight. I mean, obviously the odds aren't going to put it as 50-50, but in my opinion, it's a 50-50 fight. In the odds, Alimkhanuly is the favourite, and I think that Alimkhanuly will win via TKO in round 5. I think Bentley, I don't know if he's ready for this step up fully yet. I think he might be doing it a little bit quickly, because I mean, he is just going straight from British to world. I mean, I know this happens a lot, but I think there could have possibly been another fight since in between then. Of course, like, it's not been that long ago since he had the loss versus Cash, and of course he hasn't defended it. And I think it'll be a relatively close fight, but I believe that Alimkhanuly will be able to get the job done in round 5 via TKO. And then I think he will fight either the winner of Munguia versus Korea or Cash. Cash could be an option for him to fight. I mean, Cash was meant to fight on the Eubank versus Ben card. Of course that didn't happen. I believe he might have a date to fight again soon. I'm not sure about that yet, but I believe he probably will be fighting but before the end of the year. And so yeah, I mean, at that point, if he goes 16-0, then he'll be at a similar point to Bentley in his career, and so that could definitely be a fight that could happen. I don't know if, of course, Alimkhanuly will want to go on to bigger and better things, which he definitely might want to do. And in the middleweights, the fighters in the middleweight division are a lot of good fighters, so he definitely could go up. But I mean, I think the winner of Munguia versus Korea could be a good fight as well for him, and that could definitely be a elevated fight in ability for him. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Hope you did enjoy. Like the video if you didn't, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.